All right, y'all, we got daughter turns home into her mom's worst fear. Now, before we get into this, if you want to watch this with all my commentary, my reaction, head over to Arrest Flicks. Or you can search this title up and you'll be right there to the video. Simple as that. But if you're here to watch me react, shout out to you. Appreciate you for tuning in. Make sure you sub up, turn on post notifications so you're notified every time I drop. But without further ado, let's get right into it.
Hello.
Keep calling y'all, I guess I do.
So what led to everything happening?
I knocked on the door and asked her to turn the water off from the toilet because it keeps running. And she just got hostile.
What was everything that she did?
She just my little kids are now, they're 4 years old, so she just kind of pushed me. She grabbed my phone and threw it. Just kind of bear hugged me, so I couldn't. She's pretty strong, so that I couldn't move. But you know,
how old is she?
She's 23.
Okay. Oh no!
All right,
she gotta go ahead and go. It's just that simple. You're 23. You're a grown woman, and the fact that you're in your mother's house, destroying it, making people feel unsafe in that household. Yeah, you gotta go. What would y'all do in that situation? You got a 23-year-old kid living with you and they doing this. What would y'all do in that situation? Y'all let me know.
And where is she at now?
She's upstairs.
Okay. Has she calmed down or?
No, she's up there just talking to somebody. I don't know.
Okay.
But there's nobody going on. So.
Go up there. What's her name?
There's a hole in the wall and everything.
Hey, how are you?
Hello.
You can come in if you need to see things around. Okay, so basically.
Okay, hold on. You can stay in your room. You can just talk.
So, she called my name while I was getting my clothes out the dryer, right?
Okay.
So I haven't really been talking to anybody because she has been talking junk about me. I was hanging out with my friend the other day, and he said that she called him and told him that I am on medication, so don't come get me no more. So I'm not really speaking to her, right? But still being respectful, I kind of was just like, to see what she wanted. She's telling me that she needed me to turn off the toilet because something about the water problem. I kind of already know about that, but my toilet doesn't do it. So I'm looking like, okay. So, I go in there and try to turn off the toilet. She talking about I already did it now, so there's no need to do it. Had got a whole attitude. So I'm looking like, you know what? I've been quiet for years. She has been calling mental places on me. They come and get me, sticking me with needles and all this type of stuff. They don't ask me no questions. They just come and get me and try to take me. For a while now, she's been documenting stuff on her own terms. There was a whole paper with my name on it, saying that this and the third. I didn't even know what they was talking about. I called the police maybe 2 or 3 nights ago because she keeps coming to my door insisting that there's something wrong with me. Talk about something, but I got a video actually. I can show.
Okay, hold on. We're just talking about tonight.
Okay.
What happened tonight?
Okay, so this is basically what summed up for tonight, though. That's what I wanted to show you. But so basically, that night she come in my room talk about something. I just feel a whole lot better. You take your medication, talking to me like I'm some random bitch on the street. So I don't know what may be going on with her. But so then when she came right here, right, she was finna call somebody. So I'm like, okay, who was she finna call? I reached for her phone and she put the scissors in my face. And then when she put the scissors in my face, that's when I got up close on her. So I'm like, who you finna stab? What you finna do? Because at this point, you're provoking me to do something else to you. And so then that's when she tries to put her hands on me when I'm reaching for her phone, and she punched me, trying to fight me. She ended up hitting my little brother. Talking about, I'm so sorry. Then she came back at me on some trying to fight me. So I called myself. I'm not sure if you the one I called or if you called from her call, but I called myself because she keeps on insisting on this mental hospital, and they will really come and try to take me. She hasn't been doing nothing lately because I have talked to Grady about everything, so they're kind of aware of that situation. And so I just called y'all because, ain't no telling what else she may do at this point. She does have a weapon in here. I don't know what she on.
At what point you said you tried to grab her phone? What led to that?
When she was trying to call the mental people on me to come get me. So I tried to reach for the phone, and that's when she had that's when she pulled her arm up, trying to hit at me, trying to fight me.
Okay, so what do you mean by trying to fight you? What was she doing?
I don't want to attack you, but say this is me, right? She was just give me my phone back, tell me something, basically punching at me, grabbing on me, gripping on me.
Okay, So did you actually grab her phone or?
No. I reached for the phone, and that's when she tried to grab at me, tried to grab on hold to me. And what she also does is she brings them by my door, and she sits right here for some odd reason, and she like tries to keep them by my door. The last time she did that, she called them people saying there was something wrong with me. It was also one time I tried to go downstairs and get me a chicken noodle soup, and she told me you can't eat nothing because it's all for the boys. So basically, I can't even eat nothing here.
Hearing from both sides, it sounded like she took out her phone, and for some reason you decided to try and take her phone from her, even though it's her phone and there's no reason for you to try and take her phone. Mm-hmm. Correct?
Trying to see who she finna call because
but it's her phone.
Right, it's her phone. Exactly.
Right? It's just like you can call whoever you want.
Okay, so if she tries to talk to me and I say, oh, I'm just not in the mood to talk right now, isn't that my prerogative as well to say I just don't want to talk right now?
Yeah, that's
so
fine.
How does that mean I have a problem?
But listen, that means you have a room, you have a door. I'm sure there's a lock. You can close the door and not have to talk to her.
And I do, and she comes and unlocks the door and comes in saying she feels much better if I take medication.
Okay, did she unlock the door tonight? What I'm trying to get to understand is, if she's calling somebody about whatever's happening between the two of y'all, whatever she says is happening to you, whatever reason, why not just let her do it and be on your way?
Because when she do it, instead of me, I actually started calling them back on her. When she do it, they come in with a dolly and whatever, and try to take me to psych wards and mental facility and suicide prevention bullshit. Excuse my language, but bullshit.
Okay. But you're an adult, correct?
Yes.
Are you allowed to make your own decisions?
Yes.
So then you can tell them no?
They don't ask me, they don't say nothing. It was literally a paperwork with my name on it.
So then it sounds like that it's more than just that then. Because if you're an adult, you're able to make your own decisions unless something happens that makes them become
that
something
was
that
never
gives
the
them...
case.
Okay.
That was never the case. She just calls them.
Okay, but they can't just listen. Because they can't just take you out of your house without a reason. They have to have a reason to do it.
I mean, so yeah, he got a point.
For that to happen, it sounds like there has to have been some kind of reason.
So what you doing in here? They're gonna see you probably. Your mom said you might be a little, ready to eliminate your own self. That's what she thinking. She think you got a mental problem. You need to take your medication, stuff like that. Now, from both sides, see, if I ain't know no better, bro, she right here, she a good speaker, bro. So it make it seem like, okay, her mom at fault in this situation. So if the video started right here, I'd be like, the mom on some BS. But nah, you can tell like, but she's speaking really like clear and telling her side of the story. I say that. But there's a hole in this wall. How did I get there? How did I get there? I know Mom Duke ain't out here punching holes in walls and stuff like that. So that's maybe why, that might be one of the reasons why you need to be in that your mom think you should be on the medication and stuff like that. I'm sure your mom don't want to see, first thing first, the fact that she is not like kicked you out yet because you're 23 years old, you got to give your mom the utmost respect off of that but no lie, this economy is bad, for real. Like staying home with your parents might be the better option. At least give them some money here and there for bills, stuff like that. That might be the better option because this economy bad, bro. If you ain't making a decent amount, because like before $20 an hour is straight. That's some good money. Now, hell no. That's like making $7.25. It's crazy, but hey, you gotta get up to speed. But you should be thankful for that. Your mom don't want to see you, in a bad situation. So maybe she feel like, hey, these hospitals might be the best option for you.
When was the last time this happened?
She does it every now and then. She does it like...
Okay, when was the last time this happened?
That's how my brain works. I want to say it was around...
Yo.
I want to say it was around... I can't really remember the last time. It's been a long time. But I remember when it all started.
Okay. Well, I'm asking about the last time it happened.
I
I'm
can't
not asking.
remember. But when they came in,
Okay. How old were you when the last time this happened?
22.
It has to be one or the other. Either you agreed, or they had a justifiable reason to take you.
It was no
They had a
reason.
justifiable.
You can tell me no,
They had a justified reason. You 22 years old. Chill.
but that's the only way that they
Grown
can do
adult.
It's a certain way you treat your kids when they get into adult. She told me she hate her own son. She talk junk about us all the time. She was just talking junk about me tonight. She keeps trying to fight me. There was no actual reason from no
Get on your feet and leave. You do not have to be there. You're grown. You're not understanding. You're making it seem like you have to be there. If your mom talking junk about you, you're grown. You're 23. Get on your feet, pack your stuff, leave. Or you don't even have to pack none of that stuff in there. Just leave it there and go and start fresh. Like, there's so many. You just want to be in that predicament then. It could all be avoided. Now, unless she can't live on her own, and that's something that I'm not understanding right now, then what's stopping you from making that decision to leave?
Beginning of all the system information that came about in my life, I'm not a criminal. I'm not afraid of police. She says it as if I'm supposed to be afraid of police.
You saying that she pushed you and stopped you from taking her phone? She's justified in doing that.
She had the scissors at my neck
Okay.
before she.
But I'm
talking
about what happened tonight. You told me what happened tonight was she was on her phone trying to call for like a medical facility or whatever, and you tried to take it, and then she put her hands on it because you were trying to take her phone. What I'm telling you is, that's her phone. She has a right to stop somebody from taking her phone. She was on the phone trying to call like a medical facility.
But I wouldn't know who she's calling. I don't know who she's calling.
So you just assume
that that's what's
So then why would you do that?
What do you mean?
Why would you make that assumption?
Nobody is about to keep coming to get me, and there's nothing wrong with me, all because she's saying something.
So then if you feel that way, why are you still here?
I left. I was living with my sister. She begged me to keep coming back here. Every time I leave and go
Why come back?
Why
come back? You grown.
There's no reason to make that excuse. If you know you have issues here, and you have issues with her, why would you come back? That doesn't make sense. Stop.
So
I'm asking specifically why you would come back if you have those issues.
Because she tells people everything else to where they wouldn't want me in their home. So it's like nowhere else to go, and so I come back here.
So she forced you to come back. She grabbed you and took you and forced you to stay here.
No.
So then you came back on your own.
Yeah, I came back on my own.
Okay then. So if you came back on your own, knowing that you have issues here, that doesn't make sense. It's not making sense to me. Unfortunately, this is her house. If you
It
have
could be her house, she can keep it.
It's not. It can be. It is her house.
Right.
So if you have an issue with how she's running her house as an adult, you can leave. And I don't mean go and be somewhere for a couple. No, there's not a reason for you to live here if you feel like there's issues here. So why would you leave and come back and then come back and stay here and keep having these issues and not leave?
Exactly.
But I'm asking you because that's the situation that you put yourself in.
You're right, but that's why I tell God to go before me. So.
Okay, but I'm not asking about that. I'm asking you. You're making these decisions.
I'm back because wherever I go, whoever I go to, she finds out where I'm at, and she tells them certain things to where they feel uncomfortable. They don't really know what's going on, and I don't feel like I have to explain my life to nobody because I know she's lying.
Listening to your word and I'm listening to her word. The only thing that I've heard that's congruent between the both of y'all is that she had her phone.
Oh, yep, the phone. That's all I heard. Yeah, that's all I heard. Everything else is all over the place.
And see, I'm not agreeing to any of this. So that is what I'm saying right here, right now. Despite what she may have told you all, despite whatever it is that you...
We just got here.
We just got here. Okay, I understand. So with that being said, my mother, she keeps bothering me. If you want to come inside my room to see what I have been doing for the past few days, you can. I just got my clothes out the laundry. I have been studying. I have been writing things down. I have been reading my Bible. Because she has told one of my friends to not come get me because this, that, third, schizophrenic, all this type of stuff. I'm on lithium. You can call Grady. I don't take no medications. I am 23 years old.
Do you have like a worksheet of like her diagnosis, like her prescription? Yeah. Oh, okay. So, I mean, mom has paperwork that has your name on it that says
you're on the medications.
And then you can call Grady recently and see why I no longer attend because of what she's been saying for years. So,
okay, but I'm asking about the
what
paperwork.
I'm saying is, as a 23-year-old adult who don't really know the system like that, but since everybody want to go based off of her words, it may sound crazy. It can sound whatever. Let it sound crazy.
I'm talking about the paperwork now. That paperwork has been prescribed by a
one time
doctor.
somebody came with me with some paperwork and my name was on it, and I didn't know what no single word meant, and they just told me that they had to take me. How do you come in somebody's room saying, "Oh, I gotta take you because of what somebody else said"? So what I'm saying is, I don't know.
Okay, so question. Were you guys fighting?
No.
Physically?
No.
Do you want to hurt yourself?
No.
Do you want to hurt anybody else?
No.
Do you know what today is?
Yes, October the 31st.
Okay. Do you want to go to the hospital?
No.
Okay. I mean, we can't force you to go.
Right, and that's what one person said one time. And she keeps
whatever
calling people over
diagnosis
and
that you have, whatever diagnosis,
and it's nothing to leave the house. But it's nothing to leave the house.
Hey, look, we're not.
But it's nothing to leave the house.
So listen, we're here for you, okay? Regardless of what's going on, him and I, we're here. We're here for you, okay? So as long as you're not a danger to yourself or others, we're here to render our care and our services. If you do not wish to go to the hospital, you don't wish to be seen.
I know. So you came up here, you talked to her about the water, turning off the water in the toilet.
Anything I ask her,
So what?
she get like.
Right. So what happened directly after that?
How does it she just was like in my face, yelling and screaming and just jumping in my face. And then I grabbed my phone. I was going to call the crisis team because normally they'll come out and 1013 her. And she grabbed my phone and she threw it in the other room. Then she bear hugged me. Like she's getting physical and I cannot deal with that.
Okay. Do you have? I know you said that she like hit your hand.
Yeah, you can barely see a little scratch right there, but you can barely see it.
Okay. So as far as, I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, but I'm trying to ask so I can get a specific answer. Why did you call the police here tonight?
Because she got violent.
Okay.
She got physical and my boys are here.
Okay. Do you feel like?
I don't want her in jail because I know it's mental health.
Okay. So, and I understand that, but we're at this point in time where they're here specifically. Their job is to do an evaluation and transport her to a hospital. She's refusing. The fire department was here as well to make sure about that, and she's refusing to everybody. So we've tried to make those accommodations about her going to.
I know that she's not in her right mind.
Okay. So like I said, I understand you said that you called because she became violent. Did you feel like she was going to do something?
Yes.
Okay. So how many times? I know she said the last time she went or she had to go was.
It was the last time she was 22.
Okay. What happened that led to that?
Like she gets doctor tells she can't smoke.
So, based off from what I'm hearing, especially because we just had the ambulance and the fire department here, we wanted to try to get you to go to the hospital. You refused. That's fine. You're an adult to do that. But as far as what's happening tonight, you're going to go to jail, okay?
Why am I going to jail?
For simple assault. I told you that's a crime.
Hold on, wait. No, wait.
Yes. Stop.
Okay, hold on.
Stop.
In the name of
Stop.
Jesus.
Stop.
Wait, no, stop.
Put your hands behind your back.
No.
Put your hands
Oh
behind
my
your back.
gosh, bro.
Put your hands behind your back.
No, like you really need to tell the truth before I really psych out. Nobody
There it
has to go
is.
through this.
That's how I go right there. You were trying to be calm because you was trying to avoid all this, but now that you know you finna go to jail, you like, I'm finna psych out. Like, the prescriptions tell it all. Clearly, if these medics and stuff like that gotta constantly be called because of your behavior, you're the problem. It's sad to say, but hey, sometimes as a 23-year-old, you gotta take accountability. You know how you are. Your mom clearly know how you are. You trying to deny it because you don't want to. Nobody want to be, in a sense, nobody wants to be known for being, having mental problems or crazy and stuff like that. So you in denial of it, but it's you. That's what come with you. Simple as that.
You are such a liar. That's why nobody likes you. That's why nobody with you. I was in here minding my own business. You keep messing with me. You are so annoying.
So are you saying your mother bullies you?
I ain't got no problem. Like, nobody want to go to jail. This is annoying, and I really hope everybody
gotta stop moving your.
This
You
is
got.
stupid.
You gotta
This
stop
is
moving your
stupid.
hands. You gotta stop moving your
This is
hands.
stupid.
Janaya, you gotta stop
I really
moving your
hope you
hands.
reap what you sow. I really hope in the name of Jesus, in the name of God, I really wish you reap this.
Janaya, you gotta
This is
stop
why I
moving your
don't
hands.
fool with her. She is lying. Have somebody wrong, but yet you trying to talk to him. Tell the truth. You just sat here and lied, talking about somebody smoke. I don't even smoke. What are you even talking about?
Stop moving your
This is
hands.
injustice, and I'm gonna sue this whole county. I'm going to sue. I am suing, and I'm gonna sue you
Hey.
for all this paperwork and whatever they're
Janaya.
talking about.
You got some shoes?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna get heated. Why are you? How is the system
I've already
even
told you
listening to
why.
somebody who's lying?
I've already told you why. So do you have
Okay,
some
but
shoes?
she had scissors to my neck. So what does that mean?
I'm asking you, do you have some shoes?
No, I don't.
Okay, so then let's go.
Oh my God,
Let's
can I
go.
get my phone? I need
No,
to call
you can't
somebody,
get your
bro.
phone. You can't
God,
have your phone with you.
please help me.
Stop.
Please help me.
Janaya.
God, help me. God, help me.
You need to stand up. Get your phone. Let's walk. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
See, everything your mother said just proven right here, right now, man. It's crazy.
What did I just say? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Stop doing the most. I've already explained to you why. So let's go.
I swear I'm a sue!
Stop.
I'm gonna sue! I'm gonna sue!
Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car. Janaya, you doing this isn't stopping what's happening.
I don't need that. God, please, I gotta fight for my life, bro. No!
Get in the car. Get in the car. Okay. I'll hold on to them. If she decides to put them on, then she'll put them on.
I'm gonna sue everybody! Crazy! This ain't no justice! Don't believe no crazy!
No.
I don't know what the fuck that was. That me! I'm only 23! God, look like I'm crazy for it! What's wrong with me?
No.
I'm gonna sue everybody! Ain't no child! Fuck with you, child! Yo, either you the one scared of the police! You taking sick! You drinking all this alcohol! Did you tell any of that? But you keep coming to my room talking crazy as and when I call my grandma, I swear to God, I'm suing all this and you!
I understand your mom.
She's really a good kid, and
It's just so at this point, it can end up. We can end up having issues with, like I said, you know, I called the ambulance here to see about it, and she was very adamant on it, especially at this point.
You take the medication, ain't nobody gonna do that. Everything she said is a lie. Ain't nobody gonna read into that.
Depends. I think she's calmed down now.
Downhill.
I said, I think you've calmed down.
He said you have calmed down.
Why am I even here?
I've told you why.
but that's not necessarily the truth.
Okay. I mean,
So
you
I'm here
left
for
lying, I
no
told
reason,
you
so
why.
I'm gonna sue.
Okay.
So what's your badge?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I need your name.
Okay, you're gonna get all that.
Okay.
Hey everyone, it's Trent, Prior Deputy Sheriff, Patrol Sergeant, and Canine Handler. So this officer is responding to this call by himself without being accompanied by a mental health care professional, and a lot of people in the public believe that that should be the case. But I just want to state that not every agency, city, county, or state has the adequate funding or resources to implement certain programs that would involve a law enforcement officer going with a county employee or a crisis team or somebody affiliated with a mental health facility to every single one of these calls. Now, the mom doesn't want to press charges on her daughter, and that's important to note for later on in the video. She just wants her to get help. She wants her to go to the hospital. She wants a 5150 hold, which is essentially a mental health hold placed on her because of her mental health diagnosis, and she's not taking her meds. Now, what I noticed is when the officer was communicating with the suspect, it seemed fairly easy. The suspect seemed to know, for the most part, exactly what was going on. She was able to articulate herself and respond appropriately to this officer. You could tell that there's something off there a little bit. But I've talked to a lot of people that have schizophrenia and bipolar disorder, and sometimes the communication can be very, very challenging. Now, I just want to explain, when the paramedics and firefighters show up and they're asking the suspect those 5150 or mental health related questions, what they're looking for there is to see if she's a danger to herself, she wants to hurt herself or somebody else. If she meets that criteria to be placed on that mental health 5150 hold and forcefully, against her will if necessary, taken to a mental health care facility or a hospital. Now, the officer established that she did not meet that criteria, and I definitely agree with that. Now, when we see the officer go and talk to the mom and he's asking her those very specific, detailed questions, what he's trying to do here in his mind is solve an issue, essentially putting a very temporary band-aid over a very long-term problem that's definitely not going to go away. But what he decides to do is go have this mom say specific verbiage that he can apply to that criminal code that would allow him to be justified in arresting the suspect here. Essentially what he does is he talks the mom into pressing charges on her daughter. Now, of course, the suspect and her mom have varying statements about what actually occurred. According to the officer's report, he didn't have enough evidence to prove that the mom was holding the scissors near her daughter. But based on both of their statements, there seems to have definitely been a physical struggle involving the mom's cell phone, which, yes, technically would be a crime. It can technically fall under the Domestic Violence Family Act in the state of Georgia. But either way, it is just going to be a misdemeanor in this situation. And like I said, a very temporary band-aid by taking this suspect to jail, because for that level of crime, she's going to be released almost immediately, or at least the next day. And then we're just going to be back to square one here, unless the mom gets a restraining order or prevents her daughter from coming back to her residence. I don't know why this officer did not try to go talk to one of the suspect's brothers, who, according to her, was a witness to some of this, or at least heard it. I don't know how old he is, but it was kind of odd that that was not done. And that's going to be it for this one. So you guys heard it. I don't know how to one of the suspect's brothers, who, according to her, was a witness to some of this, or at least heard it. I don't know how old he is, but it was kind of odd that that was not done. And that's going to be it for this one. See you guys in the next one.
She was charged with simple assault and obstruction.
Fair. Fair. But I'm trying to figure out the thing. Was she lying, making it up about her mom holding scissors to her neck? That right there is like wild to me. I don't think her mom did that, but also when she said it in front of her mom did deny it. So who knows? Maybe she felt the mom did that to protect herself or something like that from her daughter. I don't know. But that was definitely wild to hear, because once weapons get involved in a situation like that, where it's a family, like domestic thing almost, that's real scary. Because I say like this, if me as a parent, if I'm willing to draw a weapon on my child don't need to be in my household, because that's low-key pump faking. You didn't use it, so guess what? Now, next time you and your daughter or son, whoever, get into an argument, they might go for the weapon this time, because now it's like, well, she did this. My mom pulled a weapon out on me, or my dad pulled a weapon out on me, so I need to be able to, at least be able to defend myself in this situation. That's where it could get real bad, and that's why I'm thinking, like, to myself, I hope the mom didn't do that, but who knows? But y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below.